Have you ever listened to somebody explain an experience they had with somebody else where they were talking to them, but it was like it made no sense at all whatsoever, right? It was incoherent, it was all over the place. It was more so kind of like gibberish, like they said this and that, and I just didn't really understand it. It's really interesting because the more I heal and the more I reflect on so much of my life, the more I realize so much of my life was actually incoherent. It didn't make sense. I do understand why it is that I made the choices that I did. However, um, it really doesn't change that it's actually kind of like baffling to look back and just recognize how just, incoherent and all over the place things were in my life. Uh, it's really interesting because I was just sitting with it and I was thinking about the times when I've heard somebody tell me something that somebody else said to them, and the other person that was talking to them, their energy was chaotic. It was all over the place. There was absolutely no coherence. Like nothing made sense, and when you're living from a place of trauma, when you're just repeating patterns, life's gonna look weird because you're not making the best decisions. You're not making the best choices that you can for yourself. Because they're just it's all just pattern repetition. It's from a place of trauma. It's from a place of incoherence, chaotic energy, and all that stuff. And I've had my fair time of like being around people that are like that and just make absolutely no sense. And not only that, but also like go by that stuff. Like you'll hear people talk and they'll be like, and this person said that, and this, that, and the other, and this happened, that happened, and this person said that to me, that person, that, and I don't know what that meant, but this meant that, and that meant. It's like what the fuck. It's like it's just it's all over the place, and it's just like you know um I still sometimes hear people say this kind of stuff to me, and now all that I want to say is get the fuck out of my face. Because I recognize this as kind of like an energy dynamic in, um, you know, dysfunctional people that are very unhealthy, unsafe, and unstable, and don't really have like standards for themselves, and then standards for other people as well. Um, it really is very interesting, but like, I was thinking about it. I don't remember exactly what it was that kind of, you know, prompted it for me, but it was actually a very humorous reminder of how just kind of like all over the place my life was at one point. Um, and by the way, like whenever that kind of thing happens now, that's a massive red flag. It's like, like I'll be like listening to the person and like within seconds, I'm not going to give them time to, you know, put all of this unnecessary BS on me. I'm not trying to do that. No. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them a few seconds to see if they're actually coherent and can make sense. And if they can't, yeah, no. You're going to get out of my face with that wild bullshit energy. That's what's going to happen. Um so yeah, it's very it's very interesting when I find people coming to me with that kind of energy. Um it's more so funny because it's like it's kind of like they're talking and it's like what? Slow down there. Chill out. What the fuck? Um, but yeah, the more I heal, there's really no turning back. I have previously said this and I'll say it again. Healing is a lot of seeing things that can't be unseen. It's like it's like you're looking for speed, right? And this whole time, by the way, I love Hondas and Toyotas, but this whole time you were driving a Honda or a Toyota. Maybe it's a slower car, right? And then you step in a Lambo or a Ferrari, right? You're not gonna if you're looking for speed, you're not gonna go back to the Toyota or the Honda. You're gonna keep driving that Lambo or that Ferrari. That's really what healing is. Setting boundaries helps you go faster. It helps you reserve more of yourself, right? And when people come at me with this chaotic energy of, yeah, this person said that and this, that, and the other, I didn't really know what it meant, but it was kind of all over the place, and I'm trying to make sense of it. Yeah, you continue to try to make sense of it, and you keep that to yourself. I want nothing to do with it. Yeah, no. If there is no coherence in it, get it the fuck away from me. Yeah, I'm not trying to have any incoherence, especially when I can have coherence. Um, but yeah, it's you ever notice how literally like a child, like a toddler comes to you and it's trying to explain something and its words are all over the fucking place. I've had people come to me like that and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you saying? What is that? That's gibberish. It makes no fucking sense. Like, what the fuck? No. Get out of here. What are you doing? Bring your chaotic energy somewhere else. Like, holy shit. I'm just not down for it. No. And yeah, I mean, if you can have clarity, why wouldn't you have clarity? It's kind of like, you know, a person. They tell somebody something, right? And it's like that. It's chaotic, it's unpredictable, it makes no sense, it's all over the place, it's incoherent. And then that person, something in them prompts them, something in them makes them go and tell somebody else the same thing. Like, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Let whatever that was fade out with the two of you. Please do us all a favor and don't spread that. Because that is a virus. That is annoying. That is a waste of energy. You guys can, on your own time, figure out what the fuck that meant, but don't bring it to anybody else. It's important for me to bring humor into this because I think that it's wonderful. But seriously, the amount of people that I've met that just travel the world and infiltrate other people's innocent minds with chaotic energy and bullshit. It's like, holy shit, chill the fuck out. You know? Like, no, I'm trying to enjoy the sky and the clouds right now. Look at them beautiful things passing by. Keep your chaotic energy to yourself. Holy shit. Or go see a professional who can handle it, right? This is the beauty of boundaries.